Hello everyone on the West Coast trip. Today, I would like to share about a special journey that many people dream of. Manhun Bunduli Kumkunun Toigbiol Han Yohang, which is traveling through the American West in an RV. Traveling in an RV, enjoying freedom along vast nature and endless roads, is truly considered one of the items on the bucket list. I also had a dream of RV travel. So this time, I want to introduce you to everything about RV travel in the American West. Sharing vivid and honest reviews as if I experienced it myself. I hope this information helps you a little with your next RV trip to the American West. First, shall we talk about the biggest appeal of RV travel? Wait a moment, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment here. The United States boasts an environment that is truly optimized for RV travel. Thanks to its vast continent and well-organized camping infrastructure, it's really appealing that you can stop anytime in front of the scenery you desire and fully enjoy that moment without being rushed by hotel check-in and check-out times. The RV is equipped with all the basic facilities needed for daily living, such as a bed, kitchen, and bathroom, making it convenient, while also saving on accommodation costs and allowing for the fun of shopping at local markets to cook your own meals. The experience of staying comfortably like at home while traveling and facing new landscapes out the window every day is truly unforgettable. Now, let's take a look at some recommended routes for the RV trip in the American West that many people are curious about. I can introduce two main representative routes. The first one is the Pacific Coast Dream Route. This route follows the California Pacific Coast Highway from San Francisco to Los Angeles and takes about 10 to 14 days. You can start by exploring the iconic Golden Gate Bridge and the vibrant Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. Then enjoy your first camping experience in beautiful beach towns like Bodega Bay. The breathtaking scenery along the coastline, along with the charming villages, makes for a dreamlike course where you can spend leisurely time exploring. The second recommended course is the National Parks Grand Circle, which is a must-see for nature lovers. This course stretches from Wyoming to Arizona, connecting several national parks, including Yellowstone, Grand Teton, and the majestic Grand Canyon. This course recommends departing with at least 14 to 21 days of flexibility. Especially, Yellowstone National Park is the world's first national park and is a remarkable place where you can encounter geysers, hot springs, and wildlife, making it a must-visit destination. The Grand Circle will be the best choice for those who want to fully experience the greatness of nature. In addition, there is a reverse Grand Circle route that connects Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Arches, Bryce Canyon, Zion Canyon, and Death Valley by renting an RV. It's a
20일 동안
challenging
무려
route that allows you to enjoy the
3,900km을 달리며
diverse
미국의
natural
다채로운
landscapes of the
자연
United
경관을 만끽할
States
수
while
있는
driving a
도전적인
whopping
코스죠.
3,900 kilometers over 20 different terrains and unique beauty. So every single day will surely be filled with awe. Now, I will give you practical tips for preparing for your trip. The most important thing is the reservation, especially during the peak season from June to August. It is advisable to complete reservations for RVs and campgrounds at least 3 to 6 months in advance. Using booking sites like Drive Travel can often allow you to reserve at a lower price than the official websites of Road Bear or El Monte. including VIP Plus packages or SHLE insurance, and it also has the advantage of allowing domestic payments. Don't forget your driver's license. You need to prepare both your Korean driver's license and your international driver's permit. Since RVs are larger and heavier than regular vehicles, it's important to practice sufficiently before departure. Especially practicing reversing and parking in advance can reduce unnecessary difficulties during your trip. Rental car companies include Cruise America, El Monte, and Road Bear. Cruise America offers unlimited mileage promotions, and El Monte RV is known for providing relatively newer vehicles. So it's a good idea to compare several companies. The timing of your trip is also important. Spring March to May has mild weather and blooming wildflowers, making it the best time to travel to desert areas like Arizona and Utah. Making a reservation at the campsite is relatively easy. In the summer August, it gets very hot and the campsites are crowded, so I recommend high-altitude areas like Yellowstone or the Rocky Mountains. It's best to avoid desert areas in the summer. Autumn September to November is beautiful with colorful leaves, the weather is pleasant, and it's less crowded than summer, making it a great time for travel. I recommend a trip to the Western National Parks or a leaf-peeping tour in the New England region. In winter December to February, RV travel is only possible in warm southern areas like Florida, Southern California, and Southern Arizona, so please keep that in mind. I'll also mention some essentials. Buying bedding kits and kitchen kits directly is cheaper and more hygienic than renting them. If you prepare basic utensils, cooking tools, blankets, and pillows in advance, you can have a much more comfortable camping experience. I'll also share a few camping tips. Camping locations include RV parks, campgrounds, and tent sites. RV parks provide water, electricity, and sewage connections, but national park campgrounds often do not. So it's important to check in advance. It's very important to keep the RV level when parking. If the RV is tilted, appliances like refrigerators may not work properly. So it's a good idea to practice leveling with leveling blocks. We also need to consider water usage. You can think of the camper's water tank as being usable for an average of 3 to 5 days. It would be good to develop a habit of conserving water when taking a shower or doing the dishes. And always keep waste disposal clean. Use the designated trash collection points at each campsite. And make sure to separate recyclables thoroughly. The most important thing is the toilet drainage, which must only be emptied at the designated dump station. It's a promise that must be kept for the sake of environmental protection. You might be curious about the costs as well. The rental cost of a camper van varies greatly depending on the type of camper, rental company, location, rental period, and season. For example, a Class A motorhome ranges from $175 to $450 per day. Class B motorhomes range from $100 to $300, while Class C motorhomes range from $150 to $350. Truck campers are relatively affordable, costing about $70 to $150 per day. Additional costs such as mileage, generator fees, insurance, deposits, fuel, and propane gas will also apply. Based on 2025, the total cost for a 20-day RV trip in the western United States is expected to be around 7.26 million won. So it might be good to keep this in mind when planning your budget. Lastly, let me give you a few more tips. If it's your first time on an RV trip, I recommend starting with a duration of about 1 to 10 days. If it's too long, it can be somewhat overwhelming at first. Also, the roads in the US are wide and well maintained, so driving an RV is not as difficult as you might think. However, please remember that safe driving is the top priority. It's a good idea to allow about 20% more time than what is shown on the navigation. This is to account for unexpected road construction or rest breaks. When booking a camper van or campsite, it's also a good strategy to extend your schedule by a few days on either side. It allows you to prepare for unforeseen variables and to adapt flexibly when you want to stay longer in unexpected places. I have introduced the overall content of a trip to the American West in a camper van. I believe that traveling in a camper van is not just a means of transportation, but a way to maximize the freedom and value of experiences that travel itself offers. Of course, it's not just advantages. There are certainly downsides, such as the pressure of driving a camper, the hassle of dealing with bathroom needs, and the total costs being higher than expected. However, these small inconveniences are outweighed by the breathtaking scenery encountered in the vast nature, and the precious moments spent cooking and talking with loved ones. And above all, in the face of the thrilling sense of achievement that comes from paving your own way in travel, it will feel very trivial. If I were to define a road trip in an RV in one sentence, I would say, it's the best way to break free from the shackles of everyday life and fully focus on yourself. I believe that the true value of traveling in an RV lies in the freedom to move without being chased by a fixed schedule, going wherever my feet take me and following my heart. I hope that all of you who watched this video will someday experience the beauty of the American West with a camper van. I hope this script has helped you a little in making your dreams a reality. And I will see you in the next video with more interesting stories. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.